en in French. Hi and welcome to 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes. Bonjour et bienvenue à 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes. Aujourd'hui, today, let's get sophisticated and see how we can use this word en to sound much more fluent. I'm sure that you've come across this word en when it means in. En Irlande, en hiver, in Ireland in winter, and also when it means by, with a transport, en voiture. Okay, now quite a few meanings. Just look at the word up in the dictionary. But today I want to show you how you can use it to avoid repetition and therefore be more concise. In this context, it can mean a variety of things, but let's not worry about the meaning just for a minute. Right, first of all, let's start with the easiest thing about this word en, where to put it in our sentence. In French, it's pretty straightforward. It's always just before the verb. J'en ai plein. You can see the verb here is et, okay, and your en is just before it. So in this instance, j'en ai plein, en is replacing quantity. In other words, if your previous sentence had the word du or de la, de le, des in it, followed by something, you can replace that quantity of something with en. So look at the examples here. Okay? Tu as des fruits? We got fruits. Oui, j'en ai plein. Yeah, I've got plenty. So instead of responding, yes, I have plenty of fruit, you don't want to repeat fruit, so you say I have plenty. Okay, there's no repetition. And it's the same thing with the second example. Do you want some water? Vous voulez de l'eau? Yeah, I'd like some. Oui, j'en veux bien. Okay. So the en that replaces a quantity with du, de la, etc. might also replace a du, de la, which means from. So have a look at this particular sentence here. So en will also replace the complement of a verb followed by de, such as dépendre de, to depend on, or avoir envie de, to feel like. So have a look at these examples here and see how each time that en is translated in a different way. Okay, so far you can see that this word en can mean some or from it, but there are cases when it's not translated in English, and yet that en needs to be there in your French sentence. And this happens particularly when you're talking about numbers. Have a look at this example here. Vous avez des sœurs? Do you have sisters? Yes, I've got two. Oui, j'en ai deux. And yes, I know, it sounds tricky and you'll have to practice this with written exercises so it becomes easier. However, what you can do to start with, so that you can impress who you're talking to, is just learn some expressions which incorporate en. So here are a few common ones which you may find useful, and note that the en is not translated in English in those expressions. J'en ai assez, j'en ai marre, j'en ai ras-le-bol, j'en sais rien, je m'en vais, j'en peux plus, il lui en veut, ne t'en fais pas, tu en es où? J'en suis aux dernières leçons. Now, there is another use of the word en when it's followed by a verb ending in ant. But if you want to know more about that, you'll need to check my 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes French while present participle advanced. You might also want to check my 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes French E advanced, where I'll show you how to use E also to be more concise and avoid repetition.